listening to the best of the Anthony Rogers show because, you know, let's face it, who can't get enough of Buck Cherry and, oh, yeah, porn stars, yeah.
I'm Savannah Storm, and you are watching the Anthony Rogers Show.
Hey, it's Hot Wife Shady Rose, and you're watching the Anthony Rogers Show.
My name is Alex Sulkin, writer of Ted and Family Guy, and you're listening to the Anthony Rogers Show. Lucky you.
Hey everybody, my name is Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to the Anthony Rogers Show.
Bam.
Stop, dude!
Hi, Anthony. I'm doing great so far. It's too cold outside in Sydney right now on April Fool's Day.
Well, happy April Fool's Day, Frankie. Like,
And things are going great so far on my side. Then again, lots of snow in Thunder Bay, Ontario Wednesday coming up.
that's crazy, man.
There's lots of snow coming. That's awesome.
They had a lot of hail in Texas earlier. It brought golf ball size hail down Texas, breaking windshields of cars and things like this. It was really bad in tornadoes and chain lightning, real loud thunder. They had a lot of heavy downpours, large hail in parts of Missouri and Arkansas and all those places.
Damn, dude. Just breaking cars and shit.
Breaking windshields and things like this. Hailstones can smash windshields of houses too.
That's crazy.
God damn. It like put you into concussion.
How do you prepare for something like that? Like, is there something people should do if they're gonna get hail damage? Like, they should prepare for?
You gotta stay away from windows. Stay in the interior of the house.
Wear a helmet.
Fuck yeah, basically, like, yeah. Well, basically, you're screwed. So if you're gonna get hail, it's gonna happen. So there's no way out. You're just the weather's.
We're booking on your
Like
head.
There's some hail. I remember that quite a few years ago, they had a hailstone big as football in Vivian, South Dakota.
Man,
that's crazy big.
Scary.
I don't
think I want to live somewhere where the weather could kill me. You know?
And it put holes on the ground, things like this. It was really bad down South Dakota. And I was on another podcast in Hot Water Show in Chino, Wisconsin earlier today.
Lucky.
In Hot Water Show in Chino, Wisconsin.
You trying to make me jealous? Okay, you're on this podcast. Like, whatever. Fine. Like, I don't even care. You know? Like, shit, dude.
And did you hear about this? I was on.
Oh my God.
And it's cool outside, but it's windy in my hometown of Sydney right now.
Why is it so windy, Frank?
Because it was heavy rain earlier in the day in my hometown, Sydney, Nova Scotia. It was heavy rain earlier in the day. Cold front went through later in the afternoon. It got cool up once again.
Dang.
Sounds very windy. It sounds like you're in a turbulence.
It got cooler out in my hometown Sydney just now. And I'm showing you Charlotte Street, Sydney, Nova Scotia right now.
Bam. Gangster.
Nice. Does anyone live in that town? Every time I see it, there's no one anywhere. I never.
It does look like a movie set, yeah.
Oh,
it does
yeah,
look like a movie.
It looks like a movie set.
It does. You're right.
It's
Frank, what happened to your
a
neighbors?
conspiracy. It's not real.
What happened?
Who are you working for?
It's cooler outside my hometown right now.
Tell me, dude. You better fucking tell me right now, dude.
Where are all your neighbors at? They're unaccounted for.
A lot of those people, they go to bed early, and some others are outside, things like this. There could be other guys out there too. They're doing great so far.
They're doing great
so far. I hope they're doing great so far. I don't see them anywhere.
You watch any Disney films? You watch any Disney films, Frankie?
Yeah.
What do you watch?
Did you hear about Base Guy Show? I'm on Base Guy Show Fridays at 11:50 p.m. 9:50 Central.
Bam. Bam. Oh, you watch any Disney shows, Frank?
I watch Marvel movies. The last Marvel movie I saw in the theaters is Captain America: Brave New World. Spoiler alert.
I guess Disney owns Marvel, don't they? I forgot about that. Disney owns the
Disney owns Marvel.
They do?
Disney owns Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar.
Oh, okay. What's up, Brian? I see you in the comments. How you doing, Brian?
So
We're in the middle of our weather / Disney report. In the middle of, we're learning lots. Apparently, a lot of people are getting hit with hail.
Dude, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna make a playground for kids, like you're probably a pedo. You know what I mean? Like, I would never think to make a fucking I would make a Wonderland for adults, dude. Not for kids. Like, kids are annoying. You know? Like.
Frank, what do you think about? You think Disney's an evil corporation, or what do you think?
Disney's not evil.
Why is that?
Everybody has their own ideas.
No, you're right. I was asking for yours. You know, like I agree.
That makes it. Disney's were hacked by bad guys and things like this.
Yeah, that's what we're wondering. If there's like hijacked and uses like some kind of like criminal organization, Peru's being family. You know, that's what Frank's trying to get that Disney deal. So he's like, you can't get. He's like, I'm trying to be in a Spider-Man 47. I can't comment right now. My career can't handle. We got a lot of Nazis were at Disney too. Like I think someone was telling me Walt Disney was a Nazi and he hired a bunch of Nazis. Like those like actual Nazis, not just like people you don't like, but like actual National Socialist German workers.
That's weird. I did a report on them in 4th grade, and that
Anthony, you got to link.
The fuck?
And you got to link to monster trucks. On Saturday, June 7th at 7:20 in Sydney.
Fuck. Yeah. I got pulling it up, man.
Nice.
Right.
I mean, I feel like Walt Disney looks Jewish.
He seems Jewish. How successful he is.
He seems Jewish.
This level of success. All right, well, God, go to Frankie's monster truck event.
I already got a ticket for monster trucks.
Oh shit! Where is this at?
It's in Nova Scotia. I think.
Hey man, are you in a tornado? What's going on, dude?
Things are going great so far. And did you hear about this? It's windy, but cool outside my hometown right now. This time of year.
Yeah.
Part of the intelligence community. Disney is part of the intelligence community.
Oh yeah, comments.
Community.
Brian.
Can you be more specific, like the CIA?
Yeah, Brian, what do you know about Disney? We're trying to get to the bottom of this, and so if you have any more information that we don't have, like tonight's episode we're on Mickey Bong, just in case we're going on all the stops. And this is actually a stunt. I'm not actually smoking in my office. If it looks like I am, it's actually an illusion. We're using Disney level CGI to make it look like I'm doing this in my office. So this is just a stunt.
This is just a stunt. Don't try this at all.
That was all CGI, just like Disney. What up? Cool. What do we got? We got Brian in the comments again.
I think you'll hear about this. It's gradually warming up in northern Siberia right now, and the days are getting shorter in New Zealand. This Sunday on April 6th, time falls back 1 hour in New Zealand, southeastern Australia, and Chile. Their time falls back. That's the end of their daylight savings time.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, dude, this guy never gets the weather wrong. And if he does, then I wouldn't know because I don't actually check. But he sounds pretty convincing. I'll give you that.
So it's nice. So what's happening? Are we in summer yet, in Missouri? Are we still?
They're starting to get some warm air a couple of months away. A few months out, it'll be hot outside Sydney, Nova Scotia. 3 months away.
Yeah. Oh, the 51st state of Canada.
Hey, when is the rapture gonna happen, dude?
There's
Can you
gonna be
tell me,
really
is
hard,
that like a weather thing? Is that like a weather thing? Like fucking
like heat waves and city Nova Scotia, things like this.
the locust? Yeah, locust. I don't know. Rapture. You know what I'm talking about, dude? It's okay. We don't understand.
Disney World, South Florida.
He's just like, huh? Somehow, dude.
And did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? It's lots of showers in West Coast of Canada right now. Winnipeg had a little bit of snow last week and things like this.
People are
Today was
showering
April
where?
Fool's Day.
April Fool's. Happy April Fool's Day. Frank.
April Fool's Day.
Happy April Fool's Day.
Oh man.
Was that a person talking to you, Frankie?
Yes, it's just a guy. That is all.
I've never seen
a person. Let me see. Let me see him.
We should interview him too, Frankie. Let's see what he knows about stuff.
I haven't seen any people. Where'd he go? Oh,
They're just hanging around. That is all.
Let's follow
hey,
him
get
home.
over here!
Hey, let's follow him home. Let's see where he lives.
Talking to you, buddy. You're the only other person here. Talking to you. Can they hear me?
If you want to follow me on social media, my blue sky at Frankie MacD, my X formerly Twitter's at Frankie MacD, my link tree is Frankie MacDonald, my threads is at Frankie MacD 94, my Facebook is Frankie MacDonald, my Instagram is Frankie MacD 94, my TikTok is Frank Down 94, my Clapper is Frank Down 94, my Twitch is Frank Down 94, my Snapchat is Frankie AMCDDON, my YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frankie MacDonald. Best of luck to you. I'm Frank Doug. You listen to Anthony Rogers Show every Tuesday nights at 10:40 p.m. Atlantic, 9:40 p.m. Eastern, 8:40 p.m. Central.
Nice.
Damn, that's true.
Peace, bro. He was in the wind tunnel that whole fucking time, dude.
Dude, that was so funny. Like,
But he's doing good.
all
He's
right,
doing good so far. Hey, those guys doing good so far, dude.
I don't think we've ever started an episode off with Frankie. I think that was my karma. I think that was my karma for steamrolling everybody with Frankie. Like, he was there at the beginning of this thing.
It's okay. He's cool. He's hilarious.
We need to get him. We need to introduce him. We need to do speed dating with him. We get like a bunch of. We need to get a bunch of porn stars to speed date with Frankie and see which porn. I bet we can get him to
an episode of Love on the Spectrum.
We should see if we can get him hooked up with the Ebony Mystique. That's my life goal. If I had a genie right now, like my 3 wishes would be that Ebony Mystique would hook up with Frankie MacDonald. All 3 wishes. Like, I wouldn't even fucking wish for anything else. You know, it's like I think that would be I don't know. That's what we need to do in this world. We need to hook up.
That's what we need to do in this world. That's why we're here. Okay.
It's the only thing wrong with it. You know, only thing wrong with what's going on today is that Frankie's not hooking up with Ebony Mystique. You know.
It's a travesty.
Well, Brian's talking to us on every social media right now. He's on Facebook. He's saying eugenics and Disney and Nazis defined at Disney. And then he broke down a little bit saying on Reddit, Rumble, I'm sorry. He broke down Disney and the CIA, Disney, and then to say Disney and NASA, Von Braun. Yeah, okay, so the Von Braun thing, that's my buddy Matt was telling me that. Probably, I don't know if I just name dropped him to the 14 people on the internet right now. But no, I think Matt told me earlier that he was one of the founders of NASA with Von Braun. Disney was to almost popularize the idea of whatever their agenda is. I mean, a lot of people say space is fake and gay. Like, have you heard that lately? A lot of people think it's not real.
That was the news today. That's crazy.
Verbatim. Yeah, the dancing weather guy was like, "Well, space is fake and gay."
Literally, he said that.
Well, hey, Jenny, did you miss anything? Yeah, we actually did our entire show in 14 minutes today, and we're about to end it right now. So I'm glad you can make it towards the end, Jenny. Yeah.
No.
Glad you can. Glad you, roll
Maybe.
the credits.
I don't know.
I'm sure. Roll the credits. we should get credits to make it look like we're at the end of the show sometimes. Like mid guess, you start rolling credits and just like credit us with like everything. Like credit us with like all this dumb shit. Like,
We should start making fake credits, just like people that don't even exist for jobs that don't even exist. Like,
that's hilarious.
Like butt fluffer by Donnie Danson.
You should put like Jimmy. You should put like Jimmy Kimmel as the fluffer. Like fluffer Jimmy Kimmel. You know. And then I think that's where we need to do that. What the fuck was this? I think we said Walt Disney 3 times in 15 minutes, and like this episode has nothing to do with Disney. Like
you did all the research. You did all the research. What did you find out? Spill beans, bro.
I just think it's hilarious. I thought it was funnier that we just had Frankie talk like he like gave the weather like 3 obscure areas. Like it was like Nova Scotia, Canada, New Zealand. So if you're in New Zealand, and then what was the other one? It was like these places like none of the viewers are even from. Like, I know where these people commenting are from. I know these people. I mailed them shirts or I met them or something. I know these fucking bit like I know none of them live in any of the places that he talked about, which is even funnier. So we're all just watching news for shit in places we don't live. like there's no effect on us at all. It's just like it's like, well, Texas has fucking hail. Like we're like, oh fuck. I'll never go to Texas. I'll never find out if they have hail. Like, I'll never go there. You know, I'm not fat enough. You know, I'm kind of fat, but I'm not fat enough for Texas. You know? It's like you have to be like 800 pounds, I think, to enter the border. They check you. They weigh you. And your IQ has to be
the weight that they make the trucks go over.
Yeah, they weigh you, and they're like you have to be 800 pounds to get into this stupid fucking state. That's so drunk on their own arrogance, you know. It just makes no fucking sense. Well, everything's bigger in Texas. I'm like, just the people, buddy, just the fucking people, you know. And like, yeah.
They're like, we're in our own country, man.
Yeah,
bitch, shut the fuck up.
No, it's like California and Texas have a lot in common. We're like everybody in those states are gay, but like Texas lies about it. Like Texas pretends they're not gay. We're California. Like everyone in California is gay, but like everyone's gay in Texas too, but they just lie about it. That's the only difference.
Fucking posers.
Yeah, just admit it, Texas. Just admit it.
Admit it, dude.
A bunch of steers.
We're not. Yeah. Can we say queers anymore? Nobody ever gets mad at queers, like the word.
No,
queers.
I said that, and someone was like, "Hey, man, I don't think we should say that anymore." And I was like, "I said cheers to the queers," and they're like, "Dude, like, nah, dude."
Well, you're in Hollywood.
I was like, huh? They're like, dude. And I'm like, I said it because it rhymed. I'm like, a gay person said that to me. Like a gay person said that to me.
I was actually quoting a gay person when I said that.
I can't say it.
That's the way out of anything. That's the way out of anything. If you say any word, you're like, did you just say retard? I'm like, no, I'm quoting a retarded person. Like they actually said that. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm actually quoting a handicapped person that we all love. We all love the handicap. So I'm just saying, like, I'm quoting that person. That's hilarious. What you just came up with is genius. Lawyers need to study that for the next 7 years. And see, that's how you get out of any derogatory press, you know? And like, that's good. What else do we hate? Who
else do we hate?
I just think it's fun to be. I don't hate anybody, actually. I'd have to pay attention to him first to hate him. I feel like, you know, it's like I'd have to be like, well, this person exists, you know, that's good. Like I feel like the beginning of the show seemed like I was on acid when Frankie was talking. Like that didn't seem like a real intro of any show ever. Could you imagine like Dateline NBC starting like that? This guy's just like, I'm doing great right now. The weather right here in 3 places. It's like
doing great so far.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't. Like I just picture him like just banging Ebony Mystique, just being like, I'm doing great right now. I'm doing great. The whole time we're gonna get him there. I'm doing great right now.
Every time.
Well, I'm jealous of his movies. I'm like,
he's not doing great, bro. I'm gonna
like,
punch somebody.
like, how are you not depressed?
Dude. I'm not doing great so far, dude.
He's just raw dogging life, you know. It's like
fuck.
It just makes no sense. I don't know. I'm actually jealous of his mood. I wish I could be happy ever, and he's always happy. It's weird. It's like we have the opposite moods. Where I'm just constantly.
It's like, you are always doing great so far, and maybe sometimes I want to walk into oncoming traffic. Like, big deal. Like, whatever, dude. Like,
yeah, what's that like, Frankie? What's it like not to hate the world you were born on? Like, what's that like? Oh man, Yeah, I really love the world. It's really great, you know. The top songs are fucking made for retards. All the movies are remakes. Like, well, it's such a great time. I love waking up and like fucking going to see fucking Cuties 39 in the fucking movie theater, whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck they're making. Everything's great. We're doing great right now.
Pregnant.
Yeah, 16 and pregnant. Yeah, I want to see how they actually get pregnant. That's what they need to make a.
Oh my god!
They need to make, I just want to see 16-year-olds get pregnant. You come down to my island, follow me down to my island, and like we'll make it happen. I'll make you. We'll make everybody stars.
Jesus.
There's no Jeffrey Epstein when you take his spot. You know when you take his spot.
Oh my god! Stop.
Can we say that on LinkedIn? I don't know. I think we're live on LinkedIn. I'm not sure if we could. I'm not sure if we could say that word right now on LinkedIn. But
well, they just did.
No, I always love those guys who are like I would kill a pedophile.
Dude, speaking of Epstein, even though we haven't talked about Disney at all this whole time, dude, all the people, all the women that are like coming forward, that came forward and like testified against him, are like all dying mysteriously.
Yeah, they're allergic to the truth.
Ah!
Dude, no, actually, to tie Disney into this, a Disney cruise ship stop was actually Little St. James, which is one of Jeffrey Epstein's islands. So they actually stopped there on Jeffrey Epstein's island during one of the cruise, like those Disney cruises for fun for all ages, you know. And they stopped at my boy Jeff's place, you know. I haven't been invited in about 4 or 5 years, but it was a fun party. It was a good time. Like he had a plane, he had an island. He was a fun guy until about 3 or 4 years ago.
He was a fun guy too.
Now he's just done, you know. Now he's just. I haven't heard from him in a while. You know, have you heard from him? You used to go to those parties too, didn't you? You used to go to that island and like south of my like to the left of Miami. We should go to those islands and have like all those parties, right? Like.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's fun. Tom Hanks was there. Jimmy Kimmel, Tom Hanks.
We've been to so many parties, it's hard to say, you know, like.
Yeah. I could imagine actually hanging out with Epstein. That'd be a weird party. It's just like an old dude and a bunch of 16-year-old girls. I'm like, this party sucks. I was just like, I'm like, can I get a fucking helicopter out of here? It's just like Tom Hanks and Stephen Hawking banging children. I gotta get out of here. This sucks.
Oh god.
Dude, this is the worst party I've ever been invited to. And I've been to a lot of birthday parties that suck. You know, it's like
there wasn't even drugs there, bro. What the fuck? Like there's kids around.
There's kids around. Do they bring them pizza? Like how do you lure the children?
You don't give them drugs? Jesus. Who's
how do you
more
lure
cool?
these?
Like at least drug them before you fucking fuck them, dude.
Yeah, it makes you less of a sociopath if you drug your
at
friends.
least they can disassociate, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's fair. Fuck you think he just looked in those kids' eyes while he fucked them? He's just like staring straight in little Aiden's eyes.
Oh no!
Every kid's named Aiden right now. Every fucking kid's named Aiden. So it's like 35% of Americans.
Wait, back to Disney.
Right, oh yeah, sorry.
What did you learn about Disney, bro?
A fucking lot. Let's get to that. We're 23 minutes in. Let's get it started now. This is actually the real beginning of the show.
I have to go pee really bad, so you just.
Cool. I'll mumble incoherent things. You're trying to jump on camera if you want. So okay. You ready? Hey, you want to jump on camera? What was your name?
Justin.
Justin, hi, I'm Anthony. We're interviewing you about Walt Disney now. What do you think about Walt Disney, bro? What's up?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, man. What do you think about Walt Disney?
Hell yeah. The Disney, you know what I'm saying? That's some crooked shit, some real crooked shit.
It seems like that, right? It seems like what have you heard about Disney?
I mean, other than all the fucking subliminal messages that they've been putting and everything, it's just all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw like there was in like Lion King, they put like sex in the clouds or something like that. I was watching that, and like they did a bunch of weird shit like that. And they actually hire pedophiles too, which is weird. Like
and Cinderella too. Yeah, that shit was wild.
That is weird as fuck. That is that's weird. Like so. Yeah, do you like? Do you think Disney's a good company? Like sometimes, never. Like what's like how do you view it?
Honestly, it's I mean, for the right reasons it's okay, but for the wrong reasons it's really bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great point. No, I like that. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, for children, cool, but not for that reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you hang out with Jeffrey Epstein to get a chance to be in Spider-Man 45?
I don't know. I don't think I would.
I don't know. That's an honest answer. I don't know. I don't know. It's an honest answer.
I see you smoking on Nikki.
Yeah, look at that.
Hell yeah, that's right. That's right.
We're
talking about Mickey.
About Mickey.
Well,
okay, what's this dude's deal? Like, he's got gloves and shit. Like, does he fucking touch kids or what, bro?
Nah,
like,
Mickey,
you're gonna make a fucking whole thing for fucking kids. and you're gonna tell me you don't want to touch kids?
Mickey doesn't associate with that pedophile shit. He's a different kind of mouse.
Mickey's
He's a different kind of fucking man. Yeah, Mickey's the OG Disney. You know, not the fucking New World fucking order bullshit. Like,
Wait, are there really caves that go to the bathrooms?
I heard, but I haven't seen them.
I saw a video of some guy going down a cave and then it went to the bathroom of the.
Have you ever been to Disney World?
Disney World? Oh, yeah, I've been to Disney World and Disney World.
Okay, I went as like a kid. I think my mom liked Disney a lot. Like that's probably why I have a Mickey bong. Actually, so, like, reminds me of my mom. So we go down there and like we go down there and basically Disney's fucking gay, dude. Like that fucking place sucks. Like you go in there, it's like just a bunch of fucking weird ass rides and castles and shit. I'm just like, this is fucking gay. I mean, I thought I was like a fat kid. I was like a fat sixth grader. Do I have a picture of it? Let me see if I can pull up a picture real fast. Let me see if I'll pull this up. This is probably actually even taken at Disneyland. Now that I think about it, it probably was, or at least in that time frame that I went to there, whatever the fuck terminology.
Went to there?
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
There?
I'm from Missouri. I didn't have a fucking chance. Okay, so my brain's basically fucking decayed. It's mostly THC and Cheetos at this fucking point. What little brain I fucking had. Okay, so here we're showing. This is actually a picture. I don't know why I'm showing people this, but this is a picture of me, my sister, and my mom actually at Disneyland, or around that time I went to it.
Oh my god!
So I looked like this little fat kid, and I still thought Disney sucked. I mean, I had nothing going for me, and I still thought Disney sucked. I mean, I literally.
You weren't old enough to grow a beard.
No, yeah, that's what my actual face looks like when I shave. I look like I'm 8 still.
Just like that.
Just like that. But anyway, so
Dixon,
like
Little Mermaid. What the fuck is that? Hey man, what is that supposed to mean, man?
I play bass in Dixon Little Mermaid. Actually, you asshole. What a cutie pie. Oh, you're right. They did actually. Yeah. Justin's right. All right.
What?
Like that
on the cover.
Yeah, like there's
penis.
There's a dick.
Phallic,
phallic staff. Where? In Disneyland?
On the actual cover of Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Let's pull that shit up. All right. We're gonna.
You mean the actual movie cover?
Yeah.
We're gonna search Little Mermaid dicks. Hang on, Little Mermaid dicks.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Let's
this
see
is like
he's done next videos.
When we had to find out what dolphin dicks look like. Or was it dolphin vaginas? I don't know.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. That was a good episode.
that was a rabbit hole I could have not gone down. Could have.
You ever seen a duck's dick?
Definitely avoided that fucking rabbit hole.
You ever seen a duck's dick? It goes like.
Oh god!
A dove's dick? I'm gonna have to look that up in a second after.
A duck. It's like
duck.
A corkscrew.
Oh no, the mighty duck.
Here's the phallic.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what. So. Yeah, Disney responded saying, I believe they responded saying that basically I drew that at 4 a.m. and must have been a mistake. So they denied any, Disney denies any of these things being in their stuff. This was on the original VHS, I believe.
Yeah. Wow. Why was
Correct me in the comments where I'm wrong or whatever.
What was the point of them putting that in there?
I don't know. They're really fucking all satanic pedophiles. I don't know. Maybe they just love dick.
Oh, you think it's just satanic pedophile
I don't really know, to be honest. I was just saying shit.
Well, what else did you learn?
It's what you call karmic retribution, because they put it in front of you so that they don't have to feel bad for it when they pass.
We were just talking about that the other day, though, and Sloan was saying she doesn't think that that's true. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because that could be a scam, too. It could be like,
maybe she's one of them. Maybe she's one of them, you know? You never know. You never know if she's if they're in that club, you know? You never know. So what else?
Maybe she's one of them? You're hilarious.
So, I just think everybody's a fed but me. I'm always like everybody's a fed but me. That's probably the amount of weed I smoke. I just think.
Dude, I'm recording this conversation. I'm just kidding. It's live
on a live stream.
The fuck.
But so this one guy was like a Disney guy. His name was Brian Peck, or he was actually I think he was in some horror film. He's in some horror film lore too, with fandom type shit too. But as he got older, he produced fucking projects and shit. I think he worked on the set of Nickelodeon, and then he got caught hooking up with that Drake Bell kid, and then and then he basically got fired, and then Disney hired him for The Sweet Life of Cody or whatever the fuck. And I think I don't know if he still works there, but that was an example of them hiding a convicted pedophile and avoiding all the registration for hiring too. There's a lot of registration you're supposed to hire when working with children and film and stuff like that. That publicists don't apply to, or certain things that don't apply to publicists, and certain things I don't know. So there's a lot of Disney seems like Michael Jackson or something. You know, they say the theme, just a giant theme park. Who the fuck wants to hang out with a kid like ever? You know, it's like
That's what I was saying earlier. They're super annoying. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not your fucking mommy, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know where your parents are. Like, leave me alone.
No, you're right. I immediately want to bully every kid I've ever seen. Like, I immediately want to do that because like they can't draw, they can't run, they can't spell. They're basically not even human beings yet. They're just fucking idiots. You know? But anyway, yeah, who wants to hang out with kids? Like, yeah, here's my sick plan. I'm gonna build a park where all these
screaming and crying and they need your attention the whole time. I'm like, bro, I can't even pay attention to like anything. Like, you think I can pay attention to you for like long periods of time? Like, probably not.
They have no budget either. So like they're the worst demographic to go after. Like they don't have any money. So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna sell. Yeah, let's go after kids. They have no fucking money. It's just dumb to me personally as a business. But I mean, somehow it's like a front for sex trafficking or something.
Yeah.
And it's like in the tunnels and stuff. I mean, we heard a lot of shit about that. We heard a lot of shit about the kids being trafficked. I mean, the Vatican
kids go missing at Disneyland that was never reported or some shit.
Yeah, not enough, but a lot do. We're hoping we can get those numbers up next year. But,
Can we get those numbers? I'm kind of curious. Actually.
Yeah, that's a great point. How many kids go missing? That's so weird. All right, I'm gonna look that up actually. Let's see what Google has to say about that. I bet that's already censored. If I was Disney, I would have censored that already. They say it's not readily available. Well, I was pulled up. That way, I fucking hang on.
Blah blah blah.
I go, how many kids go missing at Disney? And I spelled it wrong. Thanks for showing me that, Google. Anyway, let's see. All specific real-time data on missing children.
Go missing from Disneyland.
They tell you their safety measures. They don't say.
The exact number of children who go missing at Disneyland every year is not publicly disclosed by Disney.
That's what it's saying up here, yeah.
However, there are some estimates reports available to prove insight into this issue. Whoa. Exploited children.
Around 2,000 children disappear from amusement parks, including both Disneyland and Walt Disney World each year.
Whoa.
It's you had to search
Whoa.
Because they censor. I think this is censored internet right here. Like I think this saying it.
Wow.
Yeah, here's the info here. Yeah, 2,300 go missing each day. That's crazy. A lot of that's probably trafficking, I imagine. Like 2,500 kids a day.
It's worth mentioning that the vast majority of missing children cases at Disney parks are resolved quickly and are reunited with their family. With those numbers provide some insight. It's important to remember that Disney takes the safety and security. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit.
Vast majority means we're still stealing kids.
Oh, this one's funny. It goes 2,000 kids from Disney go missing every year.
Missing at Disneyland. It's statistically impossible. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Who the fuck is you, dude? Oh, wow. That's wild.
As a parent who lost a child in Disney, I could say that they have
I don't think that would ever happen. Disney would never do that. It's like, I don't think the president would ever lie to me. Fucking delusional fucking dipshit. Like,
I never seen a sheep before in my life.
Oh, like what the fuck is going on, dude? When I was 6, I got lost at Disneyland, Disney World. Oh shit! See? And I got butt raped. No, I'm just kidding. Psych! Happy April Fool's Day, bitch! Oh shit! Wait, there's no sound. I cannot hear anything. Okay, now I can hear it. Oh.
Yo. We used to live in Orlando and live in Paso. People with their kids.
Whoa, Orlando.
Yeah, people are saying like a lot of people are saying they think like I think Disney whitewashed the fucking internet. I mean, it just looks like censored internet.
It does look censored. That's what I was thinking. The same thing. I literally just said a lot of these comments look like plants.
Yeah. There's like everything's fine at Disney World.
Disney, you're like, what? That's weird that you're that committed to. I don't know.
Damage control.
Damage control for sure.
Yeah. It's hard to find like billionaires' problems by just Googling it. Yeah, it's crazy. I imagine they would just fucking.
I remember what that one guy said that we had on for the security. He's like, you gotta use different search engines to look up some. Like Google's gonna be the first one that gets censored.
Yes, correct.
It's gonna be like censored for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what AI says about Disney.
Was it DuckDuckGo or was it?
Say exactly what you want to hear.
Let's hear what ChatGPT thinks about Disney.
Ah!
Hey.
Love it.
Let's do it.
I spelled traffic wrong. Probably. Does Disney traffic children? No.
Whoa.
They're like, nah, dude. No, there's no credible evidence that Disney is involved in child trafficking. Conspiracy theories have circulated online. They're like, people have said it. They're like, people have said it a lot, but they're not based on verified facts. Disney is a massive global entertainment company. If you're concerned about your style, okay. Well, ChatGPT said no, so this episode's over. You know, it said we solved the problem. There's no. The bartender loves you. You know, it's real. It's all real.
How many? 2 12-year-old girls reported missing. Oh wow. Okay, as soon as they went on Go Duck. Go.
What did you search? I'll pull it up.
I looked up, do kids go missing in Disneyland on duckduckgo.com.
Okay, gotcha. This episode is sponsored by DuckDuckGo. You want to find that?
2 11-year-old girls reported missing at Disney World, Florida.
How many kids go missing at Disneyland?
10 tips on how to avoid losing your children.
Don't have them. Easy way.
Those parents don't need kids.
Okay, so basically, between 1990 and 2020, an average of 2 to 3 kids were reported missing each day in Walt Disney World alone. And just Walt Disney World, 1,000. This says just Disney World's 1,000 kids a year, basically, just from one of them. One of the 6 locations. I think there's 6 locations. Personally, not all reported cases of missing children are due to abductions or criminal activity. In fact, the majority of the cases of all children simply wandering off or getting separated from their parents or guardians. It's like, yeah, these 1,000 kids just wandered off.
1,000.
Went to that island from Pinocchio, right? Like, what was that island from Pinocchio?
Wow.
Remember that scene? What was that weird scene? Like, he's like, "Oh, the kids go to." I'll pull it up in a second.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of missing kids that go missing from these places, and if you Google it, it's like they're like, "No, Disney's the master race," you know. But then if you but if you look up on DuckDuckGo, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're right. A lot of them go missing."
Yeah, you're right. I guess.
But they probably wander off. They probably just wander off, you know.
Yeah, dude. Kids are stupid, man. They don't know how to read and shit, dude. They're just fucking wander away, bro.
Dude, yeah. Some dude's just eating your kid's kidneys somewhere. What the fuck? Okay, so Pinocchio.
This one is. I found something that's talking about 11-year-old daughter and friend missing. Working.
All right, this is some weird shit from Pinocchio. Send me that shit in the chat. I'll pull that up next if you want. If you want me to pull it up, I'll pull it up next. But pulling up this Pinocchio scene just to add a reference how fucking weird and creepy it is. We'll probably get, I don't know, fuck copyright laws. I don't give a fuck. Just fucking just shut up and let me play this internet. It's like sloppily spilled kids.
Be as
dude. There's some more of that shit, but that's one of them. Like one of the scenes from that movie.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Yeah, with all the shit coming out, it's very obvious now. I think it was like a hidden message at one point or something. But we're just they're literally fucking telling you they're doing it.
Why?
It's karmic retribution. They
do you think it's that, or do you think they're bragging about it?
No, it's karmic retribution because they don't want to have they don't want to face it when they die, so they tell you up front. That's what it is. It's karmic retribution.
That's hilarious.
So it's like if the cop is lying, you could ask them like that.
So it's like a Simpsons. Simpsons putting the Twin Towers falling in it. The government did it as a plant. So in order for them to relieve themselves of any negative effects after life, they must tell you.
But is that true?
It's called karmic retribution.
I know. But is that a real thing?
Yeah, definitely a real thing. It's definitely a real thing.
I guess we won't know until we die.
Not fair.
I don't know.
Here's another clip. I'm not sure. I don't have anyone screening this fucking shit, so if it's dumb, sorry if you're watching this at home. But I think I think it's accurate. Pinocchio, 1940. This is another scene from like Pleasure Island, is what they called.
Oh my god.
The place for all the misfit boys. It's
Weird. So weird.
And only boys, so it's kind of gross.
That's so fucking.
That was creepy as fuck. I don't even know what it really showed, but it was creepy as fuck still. They bait him there with toys and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck, look, you can smoke cigarettes here. It was like the 40s. Like 1940s when that came out. That's crazy. So how long do you think they've been like doing this shit? You know, it's like, are these like the same people that were like sacrificing children at the like pyramids and shit that we read about? Is it like the same kind of demons or what? You know, it's like that's kind of what it seems like to me. It's the same kind of demonic thing they did.
Totally.
I don't know. It's weird though. When I saw that, I felt the vibe of that though. I felt like they're
very demonic.
Yeah, they're doing that in like the 40s.
Like they're doing some sort of weird fucking witchcraft shit. Like that's.
Yeah,
there's something not right about that.
It's like, how long has that all been going on? You know what I mean? That's just like has this been going on for like, you know what I mean? That's just, I don't understand it, man. It's just crazy.
That's so sad.
No,
that's
it is.
scary.
It definitely gave me a weird vibe. Like that. Well, knowing all this stuff, it was like, as a kid, I'm just like, these are just shitty movies, you know? But as I get older, I'm like, these are like shitty movies with demonic fucking undertones, you know? It's like,
yeah.
Or whatever you perceive. I'm not gonna fucking look to that for people, but like whatever, you know, it's like evil, whatever perception of evil is, you know. Here's the 2 11-year-old girls reported missing at Disney World, Florida. Police searching the shit. Where they found a mother released who waited 10 hours. She waited 10 hours to report her missing. 11-year-old missing, and a friend. Fuck, they sold the friend too. Florida law. Describe Walt Disney security camera. Walt Disney reported. They're like, we have a security system. They're like, she's missing, but we have a security system.
Cool story, bro. Like, didn't do shit then. Like,
yeah, I don't know if she's ever found, but
I haven't seen my daughter in a little bit. She was supposed to meet me here. She hasn't been here. I can't get a hold of her. Oh God, dude.
Shockingly, the Disney park guest couldn't remember exactly what her daughter wore that day. Both the woman and her daughter's phones were dead. I haven't seen her since around 9 a.m.
That sounds so suspicious. What? She doesn't remember what they wore that day? Is this bitch high? Like, what the fuck is this bitch smoking?
How old were they is my only question. Because, like, how 11? Yeah, dude, you let your 11-year-old daughter walk around. I mean, a lot of people probably think the parks are safe, though, actually. They probably think everybody's, like, I don't know. My parents are
retarded, bro.
My parents are strict as fuck. They never let that happen. I was 11 years old, and I'm like, hey, can I go walk around the park? My mom would be like, no. Like, immediately, like,
security.
My parents are strict.
That's how old they were. Found out multiple managers, blah, blah, blah. When there's a kid missing or anyone's missing, Disney takes it pretty seriously. Okay, dude. So then what? Did they find them?
This doesn't seem like it. The woman told security that she allowed the 11-year-olds to explore independently when they arrived at the Magic Kingdom that morning. They promised to meet her at Space Mountain gift shop before the fireworks. All 3 guests' phones died during the day, and none brought extra chargers. Marissa returned to work. Yeah, that's fucking lame. Letting security and law enforcement handle the situation. Later, security cast arrived with 2 girls. Okay, security found the 2 girls. Turns out they're just chilling with the description she was able to give. I
was kind of hoping that they died, honestly. Like, now the story kind of sucks.
That was kind of a fucking Disney story. That's how bad it was. It felt like a fucking like there's a happy ending at the end. They're like, oh no, they found him. They all watched the fireworks together.
Oh man, what the fuck, dude! I had to look at all those stupid fucking ads just to find out they were fine the whole time.
It was the last sentence, though. It was the last sentence too. It was like they're okay. Oh, cool. It was like this is the dark side of Disney, not happy stories Disney did. You know, happy like we're fucking dropping the ball. We're dropping the ball. but no, I mean,
oh shit.
Disney had a weird mustache. Remember that guy looked weird as fuck. Let's pull him up. I could see Walt Disney.
He looked Italian or Jewish.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm Italian, bitch. So are you, motherfucker.
My name's Anthony. Yeah, my name's Anthony. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
look at this motherfucker. This guy was a Nazi. You're gonna tell me this guy was a fucking Nazi? Look at him. Come on.
Yeah, he looks.
Well, I mean, Hitler was also like not super white, and he was a Nazi. So I don't know.
Oh, dude, we got to do an episode on this though. Okay, so basically, what I found out today, like, is basically Argentina is about to drop a bunch of files about all the Nazis that moved to Argentina after World War II. Basically saying that Adolf Hitler lived there until 1962. Is what the Argentinian president's claiming. And he's about to drop all the files. So we're about to get files on that shit, too. That might be good for next week, too.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
And the Argentina Nazi files in the same episode. We should
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of yes right there.
Yeah. I'm still going to do the JFK, too. Damn. There's so much being disclosed. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's weird. That's fucking weird. I mean, dude, and when you Google that shit, they call it a conspiracy theory immediately. So the internet's totally fucking censored at this point. And like, you can't even like, you have to really pry for like real information. I mean,
yeah,
it's crazy. I can't wait till those files come out. I'm gonna spend like 3 days reading them all. I like teach myself Spanish right now too, so I'll be able to read them. You know, it's like yeah. What else? What else Disney do besides ruin movies?
Yeah. Well, they want to like remake every movie, but make them all black. Like, I don't have a problem with black people. But like, why are we making characters that weren't black? Like, what? It's just weird. Why are we doing this?
They should do
it's another form.
You're making it weird. Now you're making it fucking weird.
It's another form of karmic retribution.
They should do.
Dude,
they should.
Just make a new movie and make them all black. That's cool. We don't have to remake another movie and be like, oh, actually, we're gonna pretend like they're black the whole time. I'm like, dude,
they should remake Schindler's List. They should remake Schindler's List with all black people. Like, that'd be fucking hilarious. Like black Nazis and black Jews. I just like killing each other. Like, that'd be fucking great. Or like Titanic, but like all black people. That'd be crazy. Like, this is Black Titanic. This is how it really happened. They don't want you to know about the truth. This is how it really happened. You know,
this is how it really went down, bro.
They don't want you knowing about this. Dude, some guy tried to tell me like I'm not gonna make fun of people in St. Louis right now, but no, they do. They will claim the craziest shit to me. They'll claim that like the black people built the pyramids and shit. And I'm just like, you guys are crazy. And like they're like, no, we had that all advanced society. And like, I'm not gonna comment on why it's hilarious, but it's just hilarious hearing that. It's like,
well, but some Egyptians looked black. I mean, it's in Africa. It's in Africa.
Hey Jenny, what are you talking about? Roger Stone talking about those audio tapes. I told you what elaborate on that, Jenny. I'm stupid as fuck right now. I've been smoking this Mickey Bong all fucking day. I'm retarded. So, but all right, what were you guys saying? You guys are saying something about the black people in like what now?
Oh, the Egypt is in Africa, so there's definitely
North Africa. Yeah, maybe.
There was definitely some black people in Egypt for sure.
I'm not saying there weren't black people. I'm just saying they didn't do all the shit the pharaohs did. Like Cleopatra had like red hair. Cleopatra had red hair. And
right.
Like,
well, they tried to remake the Cleopatra movie or whatever. They made Cleopatra look. There's statues of her. She was actually more Greek. Like she looked more white. Like for sure.
Cleopatra was a bad bitch. Like that's what she's American. The history's first bad bitch.
Yeah.
So
everyone's trying to claim her, dude. Leave her alone, man. Let her be. Let her be, dude.
Oh yeah, we were talking about
You know what she looked like.
I know what Jenny's talking about.
Change it up, dude.
No, you're right. It's crazy.
I mean, the thing is, Jesus was probably about black, and they fucking changed him to white.
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't really know. Who knows?
He's Arabic. Yeah, he's Arabic.
He's probably more like browner. He's probably a little bit brown.
Well, he's genetically Jewish.
He's probably not like black, but he was probably a little browner. You know what I mean? Like probably like more like
you don't come from Africa.
Mexican looking. I don't know, like you know, sun kissed.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh yeah, I wasn't.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't.
Well, unless you're in South Africa.
No, you have to be close to the fucking
pole.
Close to the pole. You have to be close to the pole in order to be white.
That's the only place white people live. South Africa.
The equator, you're dark.
Yeah, no, you're right. And Arabic looking. So I think, Jesus was genetically Jewish. So I think he wasn't white. But I don't even care about that. You know, I just feel like that's like to me, Catholicism was bullshit anyway. I like I believe in like Christianity and Jesus and shit, but like I'm not like I don't go to a church, so I don't have to.
Yeah, right.
All that weird bullshit.
Like you can't speak to God unless you pay us. I'm like, send who? Send God? God told you that? That doesn't really sound like something God would say.
Hey.
You're quoting
church is a
God?
funny thing.
Oh, okay, bet, dude.
Right, yeah, the church is a fucking joke for different reasons. I mean, they're almost as fucked up as Disney with the trafficking. I mean, I'd say
It's the same.
yeah.
We're working together.
Yeah, it's like Vatican, CIA, and then like yeah, you're right. Actually, they're the same. Or yeah, they're probably an instrument of like.
They're probably all friends, dude. They probably all touch dick tips and shit, dude.
They're like docking with little boys. Okay, boys.
Wrong.
Bro.
God,
Leave these up. That's why all these fucking little boys are turning out all fucked up and shit, man. Leave them alone. Leave their buttholes alone, dude.
Kids alone.
Leave your buttholes alone.
Who's attracted to a kid, dude? That's like the weirdest thing ever. It's like, man, you said kid over there. I'm about to go fuck that kid. You know, it's just a crazy thing.
I'm about to go fuck that kid, dude.
Right. Oh, look at that kid. Look at him. Look at him. Get an island of them kids. Give me an island of those fucking kids right now. Load it up. Load up the island. Kidnap them. Get them from their parents. Put them on the fucking island. We're going. They're all hot. All these hot little boys.
It's like being attracted to like a doll or like a fucking stuffed animal. I don't know. It's like what? That's
super fucking lame. If you're begging babies, you got no real game. That's all I'm saying. You got no real game.
You have no social skills, bro. You're a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah, you're banging babies, and some hillbillies gonna kill you. Like, I mean, that's the
biggest person you could find. Oh, you a piece of shit.
If you're a pedophile, a hillbilly's gonna kill you. Like, it's pretty much how. There's guys just walking around with shirts like no sleeves, just being like, I'm gonna kill my local pedophile. They're just they're witch hunting for you, motherfuckers. They're looking.
Yeah, they are, dude. They are.
They hate you. They hate
you. On Twitter, and it was like, it said something about killing pedophiles. Hold on, now I gotta find it. Let's see.
And this is relevant to Disney because everyone that works at Disney is a pedophile. So that's what we're saying.
If you support pedophiles,
that's what we're saying.
Okay, oh yeah, it says kill your local pedophile.
Yeah, those guys are just walking around CVS and shit. Like, if they hear any baby begging around,
sure, dude.
I believe all of those guys too. Every one of those guys, I believe them. I'm like, that guy would totally. I'm glad. Yeah, no, I'm glad they're wearing that instead of comic book T-shirts. So it's like it's like the evolution, like rite of passage of a man.
We need to get. You know who we need to have on the show is like dads against pedophiles or the guys who go around like beating up pedophiles.
Yes.
They're like, hey, bruh.
Yes.
Saw, dude.
Chris Hansen.
Like, saw. And he's like, can I help you? He's like, yeah, you're here to meet fucking Tony, my kid, bro. You're here to meet my fucking kid, dude. My 12-year-old son. And like put them on blast in a store. And they're just like, yeah, everybody, this guy is here to fuck my 12-year-old son, dude.
Chris Hansen.
Just like put him on blast and then records it. And then like, oh my God, it's so funny, dude. They torture the fuck out of them, just publicly humiliate the fuck out of them. And then while they're doing that, they're calling the cops. Yes. And the cops are out there waiting. It's like the most satisfying show I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, these fucking, oh my God.
No, that's a great sport. Like beating up.
That's actually that's a sport.
They should live stream these, like where you like live stream like finding the pedophiles, and then just like go to their fucking like whatever they're. Some of these are crazy. Like some of these are crazy. Like one guy's just offered like Chris Hansen pizza. He's just all calm. I remember watching that.
He's like onion and condoms. No, nigga.
Why'd you bring these condoms? He's like balloon animals. I was gonna make balloon animals with the children. I don't know. Like I wasn't gonna trust me.
Like dildos?
Yeah. You think that was for the kids? No, dude. No.
No, dude.
They're just
I was gonna like tell them that like it's weird to meet up with strangers on the internet, dude. Like, don't do that, dude.
That could be pedophiles. Like, dude, I could have been one of them.
Like, you know, you never know, dude.
He's just like leaving. He's like, I was just letting him know. I was just letting him know that they were like. I just like leave out the door. Like, I was. No, that show sucks. Like, because I imagine like, I mean, it sucks if you're a pedophile. That show sucks. Like for you, because like that would just be like. I mean, that's brutal, man. A lot of these guys just beat him up. A lot of these like hillbillies, just like they're like these hillbilly truckers. They're just like, yeah, I got on fucking Tinder and told him I was 14. Now he's fucking dead. He's in the back of my truck. I killed that motherfucker. And he's like, that's how these people are. Like, you don't want to. I mean, dude, you don't want to piss off these hillbillies, man. Like they're fucking crazy, dude. Like
hillbillies go hard, bro.
They're crazier than like most people think.
Most of them are smoking meth too, so it's like that's a whole other level of fucking like savage that you really don't want to fuck with. Like,
the Definitely not the best.
Yeah, dude. Wait, are you from the Midwest too?
No, I was raised out there, yeah. But
I had a feeling when you said that.
Born here in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, cool.
I came to foot back.
To where?
Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, you like the homeless?
Los Angeles. Yeah. No, this is like corrupt as fuck.
Yeah, no, it is here too. It's just like it's just less people here. That's why I like it. But like same way, like they're out there asking me for shit. Like this one guy, I had to tell this guy he was like ruining my town. He was like asking like for change. These tourists, he's like, cost spare change. And they're like doing the whole thing, like, gee, I don't think I have any change. Like, I do that move to him, and then he asked me, he's like, do you have any change? I'm like, you're the reason no one wants to come to St. Louis. I'm just like, I'm like, the whole world's digital. And you're asking them for change, you're scaring the tourists. Like, you literally scared that entire family over there. And I point at him and shit. I'm like, you scared this entire family, and you're like, you're the entire reason nobody wants to be here. He's like, I'm not even from here. I'm like, that has nothing to do with what I fucking said. He like trying to be like, I'm not from here. I'm like, that literally has nothing to fucking do with what I said. I'm like, I don't. Yeah. Like, I'm like, you ruined my fucking town. That's why this family from fucking Iowa over here is mad. You know, and it's like that's. I mean, you have to talk to people like this to reprogram them. And
yeah, you would have so much fun if you went to like Skid Row. You'd be like, dude, you're the reason I know it comes to LA, man.
Well, I feel bad about those guys. Like, this guy was just a fucking hustler. He was just like a hustler. He was just like being like, God, can I get some change? I'm like, what are you gonna do with fucking 25 cents? Also, who the fuck has 25 cents? And she's like,
I'm gonna park my car for 5 more minutes, dude.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. and maybe true. And maybe fucking true. Maybe I should help that guy park. Yeah.
They just need 5 more minutes.
Dude, his only rebuttal was, I'm not from here. And I just like, it was like the craziest rebuttal I've ever seen in my life.
Where's he from? Florida? Send his ass back to fucking Florida, bro.
I'm gonna call ICE on him. We're gonna send him back to Africa. Get back to Africa. I said you gotta go.
Respect everybody that's here. Not respect everybody.
I can't hear what you say. But anyway, we're gonna send that guy back to his. We're just I didn't make the laws. I'm just trying to follow them. The new laws are written.
Oh my god,
that's super brutal. We got it's super brutal for people. I forgot. We gotta pretend like we like everybody. Yeah, that's right. I love fat one-legged retards. They're my favorite thing on the world. I'm a victim. I'm a Native American, so I'm actually a victim. I'm sure. Everyone's like, I'm the biggest victim.
I'm like 1/20th Cherokee.
Yeah. You got conquered, bitch.
I used to try to say she was like part Cherokee, and she was just like the whitest bitch ever.
Yeah, I'm like, every time I hear a story like that, it's like, I don't.
Fuck up. Like, you do.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you think I give a fuck about the losing team? You know what I mean? She's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, how's second place doing, Karen? How you're fucking 14% Cherokee? That's great. Well, thanks for all the fucking land, you cowards. You know what I mean? I'm like, thanks for all the land. You guys had bow and arrows while we had gunpowder.
Oh shit! It's
like, go home. Go back across that fucking peninsula and go the fuck back home.
I mean, I think that Native Americans, this was their home.
Well, no, they came here from a peninsula. Most of the world originated from Africa, basically, and then they basically took a.
But Native Americans, that's why it's called Native American.
Well, no, okay. You're gonna love this.
America, bro.
No, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Okay, so basically that's retarded because pretty much they walked over here on a fucking on a fucking land bridge from fucking Europe and Asia, like by Russia, where Russia connects with Canada, basically / America. Basically, there's a land bridge where they came here, so no one's actually Native American. No one's actually Native American. Also, Indians. It's a fucking dumb thing to call them because India wasn't a country until 1946. So we've been calling them retarded shit that has nothing to do with who they are for like fucking generations. They're basically Mexicans or something. Their Mexicans look the same. Not in a bad way. It's just Mexicans look like the people that were here that we kicked out. And like basically, and we took their land and stuff. Yeah, so they're not native. They're not native though, and like they're also not Indians because like it was India. It was Hindustan. Like basically when Columbus came over here, India didn't exist because it was called Hindustan, and then it was occupied by the British afterwards, and then it became India in 1946. So basically, all the names we call them is fucking dumb and not real. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like they're not native to here, and
also weren't there, and like the history has been rewritten like 10 million times, so we really don't know the actual truth. Like, no, you know,
it's pretty well documented.
That's the biggest issue here. It's like there's so many different truths. It's like we don't really know for sure which one is actually the truth or not because of
the only thing that's not really documented was
always being rewritten and fucking manipulated. Just like that's why it's like hard for me to believe shit from the Bible. Like I think there's a lot of great stories in the Bible, but I'm like, dude, a lot of this shit has been rewritten so many times over thousands of years. It's like, what was the first like edition like? It could have been a completely different fucking. You know what I mean? Like, well, we would have no way to know. It sucks. Unfortunately.
Sure. Yeah, the only thing that wasn't documented, I said, was that Pangea, that land bridge thing, basically. Like, but that's just where they assume most life started in Africa and spread out like that way. That's what
right.
But everything else is documented. Like India was not like India was like an occupied by a British colony until after World War II when they fell. But no, everything else is documented. But I mean, it's very well documented too. Like, but people just call them dumb names. Like they fucking. It's just like
America. India. He thought he was in India, but he was in America. Yeah.
India didn't exist, though, is what I'm trying to say. Right. He didn't think he was in India because India didn't exist until 1946. Columbus came here in the 1400s. So basically, that's just a retarded story that makes no sense. That's what I'm trying to say.
So then where are they getting why are they
Hindustan. No, they're not Indians. They're actually it was like Inuit. It was this word that meant it was like man. There's this word that was close to Indian, but meant something like people of some. It was like some description in like the language. I think it was Spanish because he was a Spanish conquistador type of dude.
Okay.
Well, Latin was no, he had it in Spanish. Like Columbus spoke Spanish, I think, didn't he? Hang on, I gotta look.
Spain is one of the they came and fucked up South America a long time ago. So. I'm assuming it has to be Spanish or Latin of descent.
Well, yeah, Latin's their origins probably. Oh, yeah, anyway, yeah, okay. But I was looking that up. But yeah, so but yeah, no, it's like it's a weird thing. Like so, most it was like some word close to. It was like people. It was like meant something of like I forgot something with lovers. I forgot what it was exactly. But it was like a word that they called them like that wasn't Indian, but like everyone like thought it was Indian because they're like retarded. But it just makes no sense. Like literally, because like India and Pakistan they were Hindustan prior to English colonization, and after World War II, when like Britain got bombed and like basically skull fucked, they had to give up their colonies, and like it became India and Pakistan. So like they weren't even countries. That's what I'm trying to say. Like so, back when we killed all the quote unquote Indians, India wasn't a country. That's retarded. And like Columbus didn't think that. He was looking for spices. That's why I always make fun of a lot. Like, this is I always make fun of this shit because like black people always tell me like white people like I'm in St. Louis. I'm surrounded by black people. They'll always tell me like oh, white people can't eat spicy food. I'm like, we conquered the entire world for spices. Like shut the fuck up. It's like people have no education of history whatsoever, and they just all sound retarded. Like just humans in general, and like it's just like crazy. Like hearing it, it's like I'm like we took over the entire world for spices, and I have this joke that goes, if you tried them in other places other than prisons, jails, and hospitals, you fucking know what white people food tastes like. It's just it's just like crazy to hear that. It's just like I'm sure it wasn't in the hospital, fucking idiot, or in prison. I'm sure it wasn't really spicy in prison, bro. But white people basically took over all the countries that had spices. That for the entire spice trade, we ran the spice trade for like it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I just can't believe all these people brag. I don't know. I don't understand the arrogance.
Do you like spicy food?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me personally? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I used to put it on everything. I used to put it on fucking everything.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, we put this shit on everything.
I'm Hispanic and I hate spicy food, so I don't know.
Spicy food.
I'm like, this hurts my face. Why are we doing this? Like, what? I would just want to eat, not like feel like I'm dying.
I'm like, can I melt my face off some more, please?
It tastes good to me. Like I don't know. I used to collect. I mean, most of those. I probably sold like hundreds of hot sauce ads too. So I had like 3 trays of hot sauces. I used to really love that shit. Like I used to love hot sauce, but I just don't give a fuck anymore. I change like every so often. I just don't even care anymore. It's like I used to love it, but I just don't even care about it anymore. It's weird. I used to put on everything. I used to. I don't know.
He used to Frank Red Hot everything.
I'm like, I was just trying to tell racist jokes. What up? I'm just trying. I'm like, no, it's always funny to correct them all because everybody's like retarded as fuck. It's like funny hearing like other people talk. It's like, oh my god, is everybody stupid? Yeah. Speaking what? What'd you say?
Is it long as truths?
Is it truths?
Oh, it's cutting out. No, it's cutting out. So I can yeah,
the whole truths. You know
what I'm saying? With the F?
It's actually extra funny when you speak
TROOF.
Truths. You know what I'm saying?
Truths. TROOF.
People tell you the dumbest shit too. They'll brag and tell you the dumbest shit. Like somebody tried to tell them. No, I just like I'm not gonna go off on people. They might be watching or something. But I'm just saying these. I just feel like people will just say shit that's not even real, and like just like it's just so delusional. Like most people are so fucking delusional. I can't even like if I'm coked out, I can like tell where they got it from. I could literally be like, oh, I read that book, or I saw that TV show, or oh, I heard someone else. I could literally cite the source of their fake thoughts. Like most of the time, when they talk, it's like fucking crazy to me, and then it just gets old. It's like, man, I really like you ever just go outside and like, man, I would kill for an authentic conversation with somebody I don't know anything about. I'm like, can you just teach me something that you know about that I don't fucking know, instead of talking about the fucking weather or like whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, I'm like, I have a fucking weather guy. I don't need to hear about the weather from strangers. I have a fucking weather guy. It's like I just want to hear like a cool fucking story, something real. Like what the fuck, you know? It's like they're afraid they'll lose their jobs they hate, so they're not themselves. And it's like they speak in like memes and they speak in like, it's just a weird thing. It's like I try not to be like that.
Yeah, it's the breaking down of a generation.
It's like a copy paste like personality. It's crazy.
Yeah, the copy paste personality for sure. No one's original.
Like so many comics will be like, dude, I just put in AI for my set. I'm like, you mean you had a robot write your set because you're retarded? Like basically, it's like they'll tell me this shit, dude. And like,
whoa, oh my god, I could never.
No, it's like fucking hacker.
I could never, dude. What? That's
like
crazy.
But think
honestly, it literally hasn't even crossed my mind to use AI to make comedy. That's fucked.
Like think of how many shortcuts you could take with that shit. And like, just I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's weird, man. Like people are so afraid of their own thoughts and being judged for their own thoughts. They have all these like fake thoughts. It seems like not everybody, but a lot of fucking people. I think that's what it comes from. I think they'd rather say something that they heard somebody say or is seen acceptable to seem like non-threatening, to not lose their job, and also not be insulted for who they really are, because they fear being themselves, because like this world made you feel ugly and stupid and small.
Programming, dude. You've been programmed to not be able to speak the truth or go outside the lines of what the social norm is. You're supposed to be a sheep and shut up, put your head down, and keep walking, dude. Like,
and if you're not in the same
bubble, where am I going? Why? Who are you? Why are you telling me what the fuck to do? Like, I don't fucking know you, bro. That's like me my whole life. I'm like, what? Why? Why should I do this?
What's the reason?
What the fuck what's the purpose of this?
What reasons?
Who are you? Why should I listen to you?
No, it's the same. And they like big desk you. They big desk you. Like you're like in kindergarten, the teacher has a big desk, you got small desks, and then like the principal's got an even bigger desk. He's like, oh, you don't want to hear the guy at the bigger desk what he thinks about this. It's like it's weird. And it just like gets old, and you know, it's like no one's right ever really, and you know what I mean. Like when it comes down to it, it's like okay, like some things are true, like objectively, I guess, but other things are just like dude, like there's people that only talk to people that are in the same media bubble, and they call it agreement. They're like, oh, they'll be, I only agree with these people, and then they tweet everyone who disagrees with them or challenges their beliefs whatsoever, and like it's so isolating. Like we have so much like communication with everybody, and they just isolate themselves in like weird ways. It's I don't know. I don't understand it, man. I'm glad we had the internet. I'm glad I had a good run with the internet before it becomes the mark of the beast. It was fun. It was good. I enjoyed Duke Nukem and Doom, so I appreciate it really. But now it's like,
rolling with God mode on.
That shit rules. God, I forgot about God mode.
Do you remember walk through walls?
No, I remember not dying though with God mode.
Doom.
It was decades ago.
You walk through the walls. You could literally walk face through the walls.
I'd have to play Doom again. I forgot about that shit. That was one of the first games I played.
I haven't played that in a minute.
That's where it started. Now it started like Oregon Trail and like that shit.
Yeah,
no,
bro, I died 1,000,000 times.
Man,
I didn't even make it. I'm not even from Oregon, but I haven't made it.
So just like Disney said,
yeah.
We actually had a guest, to clarify, we actually had a guest who was very knowledgeable in the subject, and we did the best we could with having 15 minutes to know that he wouldn't be here. So, and that's Brian, he has kidney stones, so it's actually something like serious. He called me, he sounded like he's in a lot of pain, but I told him about vitamin K2 dissolves calcium in your kidneys if you have kidney stones. But so basically high doses of vitamin K2. But anyway, no, Brian will be back at some point. He's been on here several times. I'm just smoking weed in a bong right now, like into a Disney bong for the theme. But,
nice, dude.
You stuffing some green in the tip of the Disney dick.
Yeah, I'm sucking Mickey's weed dick basically.
Yeah, I see.
And it's this is what I do now that I'm fat and old, because like I basically used to coke. I basically just got coked out and got drunk most of my life, but now I have to smoke weed because I'm old, and it fucking sucks, and I fucking hate it. You know, it's like I wish I could get really fucked up and not die. You know, I just
not die.
You know, I feel. You know, that's how I feel. Like once you get like, I'm like. I would be doing real drugs if
Once you get to a certain age, you're like, I guess I can't do fucking coke anymore.
and then it comes back down when you're like 90, you can do it again. You're like, I don't care about
Ah, you're like, yeah, no, I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna die, you know. But yeah, I do just doing the teenager weed right now, so low risk of dying.
I ain't never had a teenager weed.
All weeds for teenagers is the joke, but basically, I was saying it's all for teenagers. But you know, I mean, I'm like almost 40. It's kind of sad, almost 40 smoking weed still, I think, right? That's probably sad, right?
I mean, honestly, a weed is a gateway drug.
Yeah,
it is.
They're saying dumb shit. You know, it's like it's a gateway to saying dumb shit.
It's a gateway to knowledge, honestly.
It slows me down, like honestly. I'll like basically when I'm sober, I just pick on everybody around me. Like,
it makes you more docile.
I'm the bully.
It makes you more docile, dude.
Well, it's a fun dopamine rush to challenge everybody all the time for no reason. Right. You know, it's like whatever you think's wrong. You know, take stances you don't really have just to fucking argue. You know, it's fun. I like doing it to bartenders because they're stuck with me. A bartender, like no other people can escape. If you have a bartender, they're like stuck with you. You hit them on like a Tuesday. You just show up. You start drinking. You just roast them the whole fucking time. I love that shit. And I do it like where people are laughing, so they look like a bitch for getting mad. And then I just tip them well. You gotta take care of them still. You gotta take care of your staff. You know, he's like the restaurant's not gonna pay him, so it's on the customer now because the restaurant's not gonna pay you. Your job's not gonna pay you, so it's on us to pay you. So and we're not gonna let you down like the restaurant did. So we tip you. That's what we do. You know, it's like imagine working at I don't know. It's like just a weird thing. Showing up to a factory and they're like, "Oh, we didn't pay you, but the customer tipped you 15%. So that's pretty good." Yeah, that's what we did. Like, but the food's gonna be more expensive. I'm like, I don't know. This is like we're on weird rants right now that I don't even care about. What else should we talk about? Who would you kill if you can get away with it? If you can kill anybody, who would you kill? And get away with it?
Probably Kim Kardashian.
Fucking classic answer. I bet America would back that. I bet they would.
That whole family is just fucking evil and fucked, dude. But here's the thing: I don't want anyone to die. I really don't wish death upon anybody. But if someone put a gun to my head and said, "Hey, who's gonna die?" I'd be like, "That's who I would say."
Obviously, she's a good person. That doesn't mean it, guys. But if we're just saying, great answer though. Solid answer. It's illegal to say the president, so you have to think of somebody else now. So you can't say. You can't say I want to kill the president because like it's illegal to say that.
Could you say I wish the president would die? Is that illegal?
I don't know. It's legal in the. It's legal in the context we're saying it because we're not saying it. We're saying is it illegal to say it? So in this context, probably legal.
Hey, I like the way you break shit down.
Probably true. I'm like, we're just discussing whether or not it's legal, and like it's nothing personal. This presidency, is it illegal to kill all presidents? Probably. You shouldn't kill any president. Shout out YouTube, shout out YouTube. But anyway, so we just lost you. No, I'm joking. But I don't know who would I kill. I don't know. I don't know who I'd kill. If I can get away with it, I don't know who I'd kill. Probably that Bieber. I'd probably kill him as a baby then. Yeah, dude. I would haunt Justin Bieber for sport
because he's clearly not dead.
Yeah, that's true. He's not dead. I think I would take Justin Bieber as a 4-year-old and hunt him in a giant backyard. That's how I'd kill Justin Bieber if I get away with it, though. Not if I got caught, but if I can get away with it, I would hunt Justin Bieber at 4 years old. I'd have a time machine. I kidnap a 4-year-old Justin Bieber, release him in my backyard, and hunt him for sport. That's what I would do.
Oh my god, that's
what I do. No offense. No offense to Justin Bieber or any believers out there. I wrote an article talking about raping Marilyn Monroe one time, and they thought I was serious. I wrote an article. I was like, "What would you do with a time machine?" I go, "Rape Marilyn Monroe." That's what I said, and I was just fucking around. It's like a crazy thing to say. So, and they're like, he said he'd do that with a time machine. I'm like, did you just like what? Like, you mean like the whole situation's hypothetical and retarded and not even real. One time I got fired for asking people
like really though.
That lost me 2 sponsors.
Oh, well,
Best and Red Hot Riplets. That's a true story.
That was a good loss.
Oh,
yeah, for me, yeah. It was like, but they're like pissed. Like, did you really say these words? And it's like, well, one time this show used to be a radio show actually. Yeah, this show actually used to be a radio show until I asked, "What's the best song to kill yourself to?" And everybody got mad.
Oh,
They got mad on the. They fired, rehired me. It's like so gay. It's like so fucking gay. It's like and you know what happened to that guy? That guy's now trans, and like I'm rich, so it's fucking awesome. You know, it's like fucking. You know what I mean? It's like I fucking fixtured my fucking face in the wall. That motherfucker doesn't, and they even have a radio station anymore. And I love that aspect. Like I got fired from so many jobs that aren't even fucking companies anymore. Like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? Just straight up fuck you guys. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about anyone that ever fired me. Fucking you suck. You know what I mean? You just fucking suck. You know?
Dude.
I hope your community college degrees come in handy, and I'll take a number 7. You know, if you fired me, I'll take a number 7. Thank you.
I'll take a number 7.
Yeah, put the fucking fries in the bag, you fucking idiot. I fucking hate you, and I hate everywhere I've ever worked before. It's true. It's true. I like being free. Being free is way better than working at fucking Domino's. You ever work at Domino's? Have you ever had to work at a Domino's?
No.
Yeah, you're above that. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone is above that. To be fair though, never work at a Domino's. They make bland pizza. If you're the delivery driver, they make you wash the fucking dishes. You mean I didn't know I was a fucking 50s housewife? I thought I was delivering fucking food. I came here to hand people food, and they're like, "Oh, washing dishes is part of the job." I'm like, "Weird. I thought the job was driver." It's fucking like retarded. It's like these people are all retarded. And they're like, here's your manager. Here's your manager. He's been here for 12 years.
Disney. Actually, I worked at the Disney soda fountain. Oh my god, how did I forget that?
What is the Disney soda fountain?
It's like a how do I explain it? It's like ice cream sundae place that's like next to the El Capitan Theater on Hollywood.
Oh, okay. So, like an old, like how the 50s style was for like people. Drink sodas and eat like ice cream at the bar and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. How old were you when you worked at Disney?
Fucking maybe like 19.
Okay, a little too old for Disney. A little too old for
yeah.
A little too old for Walt Disney himself. But what a courageous job. Is that the worst? What are some of your jobs you've had? What are some dumb jobs you've had?
Pretty much the only real job I ever had.
Yeah, I worked at Arby's for a year.
Dude, I can make more money sucking dick for money. Fuck this shit. This is fucking retarded, dude.
I mean, honestly, you're right. Though. I mean, if you want whatever life you want,
I was like working so hard, and I was making like $200 for like a week of work or some shit. And I'm like, this is what? Like, what is this? How does anyone survive off of this? I'm like, no.
No, I remember those exact feelings. That's crazy. Like that's so. Yeah, I think I had that revelation at McDonald's. I worked at so many dumb places for like 2 weeks because I just hated working. So like, I worked at like Arby's for like the longest job I ever had. It's probably Arby's.
Got the beef.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Did you work at a pizza place?
What's that?
Did you work at a pizza place?
No, I didn't work. I worked at Taco Bell and McDonald's.
It was Taco Bell. It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's fire. I love Taco Bell still to this day. I eat that shit. I know it's poison. I still do it.
We were talking about like just like our first couple of
I grew up in a pizza place.
Oh.
Yeah.
You grew up what?
In a pizza place.
He was born in a pizza place.
I was on top of the pizza box.
Yeah, I worked at so many fucking places like that. I used to deliver food at this deli that's right over like by where my office is now. I used to deliver food there, and like like you'd work till like fucking 1 is the perfect job. It was like 10 to 1 or something, and you make like $200. It was great.
Nice.
Well, that's a lot of money when you're 20 and poor. Like now, I wouldn't do that now. 20, you couldn't give me fucking. I don't know. I'm just fucking selfish asshole now. But I'm like old now though. I'm like almost 40. I mean, it's hard to get me to do shit. But I feel like at 20, I'm like, oh, $15. Fuck yeah, dude. I love this.
$5, dude. $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now I'm old and I'm just you know.
I'm like 100.
Yeah.
I haven't had to have a job in a long time. I can't name the last job I had to have. I think I worked like an insult bar in between comedy because like I wasn't touring and I wanted to like I worked at an insult bar, but they paid like nothing, so it wasn't even like it wasn't like a real job. It was just like practice for comedy. I feel like, and then before that,
one bar.
About what? What'd you say, brother?
The insult bar.
Yeah, it was an insult bar. It's called Karen's. It was an Australian operation in St. Louis at the time.
There's no one like thinks about shit.
There's so many. Dick's Last Resort's one of them in Chicago.
Dick's. Yeah. So I walked into Dick's once, bro, and they thought he was fucking with me. I didn't know he was fucking with me, but he said my ID was fake. I went off on him. I didn't know he was trying to make a scene for a fucking show. I was like, what? Why are you talking like this, bro? Why are you talking like this?
Dude, I should just throw the menus on the ground for people. I just like they walk in the door. I'm like, oh, here you go, and just throw like fucking 4 menus on the ground. Dude, that job fucking ruled. It was the best job. But the problem is like I worked for it like in woke culture, so I couldn't say like retard and shit, and I couldn't say like I couldn't make fun of people for being fat and shit. Like it was like fucking annoying. So I like it was like super woke and ridiculous. So I had to make fun of people in like weird ways, but it's still fun. And like I just told everybody. I just made fun of everybody. So that was like a fun. That wasn't like I didn't have to like depend on that job though. Like I'm trying to think of like the last job I had. Like I think I delivered food when I had to depend on money, like jobs and stuff. And I had, like, before I'm old. Before I didn't have Uber Eats when I was there. It was just like it was just fucking. You know, I would do that. I would do that or DoorDash if I was 20 something probably. Yeah, no, but I didn't have that shit when I was a kid. They just had like the deli or the Chinese place. You didn't have side work. You know.
That was good. They were like, we only have one delivery driver.
Yeah, dude. And you had to like maybe mop the floor sometimes or pretend to. You know what I mean? It's like you're like, oh yeah,
just push the sticker.
Did you mop the floor? I'm like, fuck yeah, I did. I'm about to get out of here. All right, I'll see you later. You know, he's like, he's already changed the subject. You're already walking out the door. You're like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, dude. Obviously, fucking obviously, I did everything I didn't want to do. You know, I bartended the other. Well, no, I do bartend a lot. Okay, that's probably I do work still.
No, that's a job. That's a
that counts.
Dude,
that counts.
A job, dude.
Yeah, I forgot. I bartended last week. It was funny because like a 20-year-old tried to get me to clean the floor. That's what reminded me of it. A 20-year-old. They're like, hey, before you get out of here, can you clean the floor? I'm like a fucking, you know, like what 38-year-old's gonna listen to a 20-something-year-old about? Like, to be honest, I'm just like, I'm like, I don't know, man. I just agree. I shouldn't say this because they probably watch the show, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I just agreed to it. I just agreed to it. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
all right.
Whatever.
Duh.
I guess you're my boss now, dude.
You're boss of the world, huh? You're boss of the fucking world, I guess.
Boss of the world, bro.
I guess the massa, I will get that floor clean. You know, he's like, what do you expect me to say to that? I'm never gonna clean anything ever. Let's get used to this. Thank God for my wife. Thank God for my wife, because like I would be such a bigger slob without my wife. But I'm never gonna be accountable for my own actions or clean up anything ever. That's just how I am. So, that's just how it works. Like, and I was at that bar, and I got my cash and I left. I was like, I gotta go. I got my fucking shillings and I left. But dude, that bar you can smoke weed at, which rules. I can just smoke weed the whole time, and like I just smoke joints while I'm handing people fucking drinks. Like everyone acts like bartending's like an art, but you're just handing people shit. You're basically a vending machine. I'm basically like a fucking meat flavored vending machine. That's like what I feel like. I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. Here's a Tito's and lemonade, retard. Go ahead and drive. Yeah. Make sure to spend all the money you made this week on Tito's and lemonade. You fucking retard. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take it every time. I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, I'm gonna take it every single time. Just like Walt Disney. Just like Walt Disney. We bring it back to Disney.
Just like Walt Disney took those kids, bitch. Yeah.
The FBI's watching this. They're like, well, we got to keep listening to him talk about all the loser jobs he's had because he may make fun of us again. He may say something we could kill him for in between talking about how he worked at fucking Subway for 3 days. Like what a fucking... I can't believe there's hundreds of people watching. I love you guys watching this, by the way. Like, love is... You showed me love is fucking real by just watching this fucking podcast. Like this is what were we gonna say? Like FaceTime the podcast. That's what this is right now. FaceTime the podcast. Hi guys. You know, it's like thank you guys for watching. I love every one of you watching this, and I hope every one of your dreams come true, and I hope that you fucking get more attractive by the day. If you're watching this, I hope all fucking couple hundred people watching this get super fucking attractive and rich every fucking day.
That part.
I hope that's what happens. I hope that's what fucking happens. So, hey, somebody wrote us. So we actually had hate mail, like a long ass letter for once.
Let's read it.
I haven't had hate mail in a long time.
We've got hate mail. We've got hate mail. We've got hate mail.
Also. I forgot we got hate mail. That's great.
Oh my god. Somebody hates me. I feel so cool, dude. I feel so cool.
Someone probably hates me.
Okay, well, they're starting it off really nice.
So, no, it's a really nicely written letter. It's like, "Hi, Anthony. I hope this finds you well. You made a very quick comment regarding India in your interview. You described half the population as pooping in the streets. I'm a born and raised Canadian. Family's been around 60 years, but ethnically Indian. So that kind of caught me off guard. I'm a fan of your channel and Sloan Bella, so I was bummed that the entire country caught a random stray. I understand there's massive poverty in India, but there are, despite ignorance online, a ton of cities that are not filled with people pooping in the streets. And our shocker advance, there's a wealth gap in the large part derived from being plagued by colonization for hundreds of years. It only ended in the 1940s, which is true. I encourage you to Google the effects of colonialization had on different economies and makeup of India that goes beyond half of them pooping in the streets. I felt like it was out of left field, especially for a content creator like yourself. And I've said way more fucked up shit tonight, by the way. On purpose.
Does he watch any of your other stuff? Like, does he seen anything else that you've done? Like,
pretty.
This is like the most polite way to say, "Hey, man, I didn't really like what you had to say, bro." Like
it's literally a Karen message.
It's like it was literally like, dude, like that joke you made the other day, like about my friends, like that's not cool, man. Like,
yeah, it's like they're not even fucking Indian. They're from Canada. They're a fucking Canadian. They're a fucking Canadian. You know what? Canadians are the only thing worse than fucking Indians. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking. Let me read the rest of this letter because it's a really nice letter. It's sunny. Thank you for writing this up. So it felt like it was out of left field, especially for a content creator like yourself. You know, a guy that gets paid to say faggot and retard in bars and grills. It's really out of place. I find you to be open-minded and critically thinking, so not sure why you describe a whole country in such an odd way. Because it's fucking true. To be clear, I'm not saying to walk on eggshells. If anything, I respect the honesty in your content. However, there's a way to speak to the wealth gap or poverty of a country without being so dismissive and derogatory. There's so much racism online towards Indians. Not enough. So it just seems like it's low-hanging fruit. Folks online think it's not a big deal, but aren't aware that this rhetoric escalates in a larger form collective of racism. I understand it's not an experience you have, but I hope you have the empathy to understand. I don't think anyone should be canceled or any of that crap, but I do want to offer you feedback. All right. Well, also on top of them shitting in the streets, they're also filthy people. Their hair's in all their food. If you ever go to an Indian buffet, their hair's everywhere. It's like in every piece of chicken you get, there's like a fucking dark hair, and it's fucking gross. It's nasty. You guys are disgusting people. And I'm sorry. My only thing. I'm sorry I said half of you because I meant your entire fucking country. I'm sorry about that. And I hope that you evolve past getting triggered by the truth.
Oh my God. Here's the thing. Like, don't watch a comedian if you don't know what a joke is.
No, watch it more.
You don't know how to take a joke.
Don't tell them not to watch my comedy. There's enough people doing that. You should watch my comedy. If you're Indian and disgusting, you should watch my comedy. Like, for sure. Like, I think it's funny to make fun of everybody. Like yeah. You know, it's like, it's not my fault God made white people better. You know, it's not my I'm just joking. I'm just fucking around. It's just funny to say. I think racism is actually retarded as fuck, but I also think racist jokes are funny. So it's like it's weird juxtaposition. Yeah, it's like to actually care about racism like means you're delusional because there's only like one race, the human race. But to make jokes about it, it's fun. It's fun to be like fuck you because whatever the fuck you. Like,
yeah, like we're going so left field that if you can't tell we're joking, then you're retarded.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
or
like
maybe you're just like really autistic, and then maybe I'll give you a pass, bro. But like, come on,
like my friend's Italian, right? I call him a spaghetti faggot because it's funny, you know. It's like calling somebody a spaghetti faggot's funny, you know. I'm like that's fucking hilarious to me. Or like we call it Canadian snow Mexicans, you know. It's like we're bringing Midwest racism to the world, guys. So that's what we're doing right now. But no. Like I just think that making fun of people's fun, and like India, fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just straight fuck you guys. Like a lot of our listeners are Indian, so they get it, so they understand. They're in on the joke. Some of the comments were backing me, though. I'm not used to comments backing me. That's weird.
The comments went back at you?
No, they were backing me. I was like, wow, people are backing me just saying crazy shit to people. I was like, they used to
film it.
They used to delete me for that. I heard Steve Dunnard says I heard Indians use their hands in place of toilet paper. And then Caleb at the same point Nikki did. Caleb at the same point Nikki did basically. I'm a big fan, not the fan part, but I'm a big fan of your content. But you make the type of joke that you always make on your show really caught me off guard. You know, it's like that, like basically what Nikki was saying. Like we just make jokes all the time. Yeah. So he lives in Canada. When's the last time he's been home to his country? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Giving India the internet has been a huge mistake, Brian.
People are just roasting him.
And I'm like, okay, but points to him for being respectful, which I agree, Lucy.
Oh yeah.
It's too many parentheses and quotation marks. True, Doug. He's an English major, so he caught that. Doug's an English major. I mean, I heard they're shitting in the streets of Canada too. So I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Aaron. And then I can't read the words in this one, so I have no idea what these words even mean. So one of them Ganges, I guess. Gorhaba. Well, let's just say Gorhaba and Ganges. I can't. I wish I could say that. I can't say those words. I don't know what they are. But we appreciate the feedback, Carender. That's funny. Yeah, colonization has ruined tons of places. Just ask USA. How dare us white people try to make y'all civilized? That took
Oh wow.
That went a little far. but he's still right. No, I'm joking. But so Indians will replace Canadians and Americans. Fine, that's too boring, but probably true. I think a trip to India. This one's good. I think a trip to India should be required for anybody who wants to act like they have a voice regarding immigration or a valid opinion. It's an absolute shithole. That's so true. I mean, I shouldn't have an opinion on it without being there. That's very true. I just heard it. So correction. I heard it's a giant shithole discussing people.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't know that to be true. I just heard about it.
So have you ever been to the border of California and Mexico?
Which one? Yeah. Yes, I have.
I'm assuming it's like India. Seen in nothing.
It probably is. I haven't been to India, but it probably has.
I've
So
been there.
that
Doesn't look like India. I've been to Mexico.
I've been to Mexico. I've been to Tijuana's right there. I think that's where I went to Tijuana one time.
No, so the
What
slums. It's like
the slums. The slums. Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah, the
with
slums
a negative right next to it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
No, it makes sense. But yeah, it's the wealth gaps. It's like if we judged America by Skid Row.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Totally.
That's what they're saying. And like I understand that's Sonny, but also I just like making fun of you. So fuck off.
Also, like if you take a joke, like don't watch this show then.
No, you should watch this show no matter what. But
Watch it.
even if you hate it, even if you fucking hate it, Sonny, you should watch it. Okay.
Watch it.
All right,
I mean,
I'm trying to find.
Don't watch it. Like I don't really give a shit, dude.
That's true.
Like if you don't want to
I don't even know how many people. I can't even tell how many people are watching. Only he knows. He's like the Wizard of Oz, dude. Or hit this way. He's like the Wizard of Oz. I don't even know the numbers. I'm just like, yeah, maybe people are watching. Maybe no one's watching. Maybe no one's
not.
watching.
We got a lot of decent. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Where's this fucking joke? I'm trying to find this joke pissed everybody off for the clothes on. It was funny as fuck. I pissed all these. It was like a Facebook pissing people off too. It's so weird that it even worked. Okay, so where the fuck did I delete it or something? Or did it get deleted? I'm trying to find it. Well, I pissed all these people off, and I promoted my comedy album right after it. I was just like, oh guys, you guys should check. If that pissed you off, you should check out this comedy album. I just
hey, if that pissed you off, you want to see what else might piss you off?
That's exactly what I did, but I can't find the fucking post. Maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was before this. Maybe they deleted for saying retard. It said retard, so maybe it's.
Yeah.
I'm still skimming. Hang on.
Said do make goddamn things.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, just spelling retard with a 3.
I just spell it. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like I say whatever the fuck. I just feel like I'm not gonna like. I don't know. I'm not gonna screen name my words. You know what I mean? It's just like a fucking. I don't know. Fuck them. They're the problem, not me. You know, I mean, the censors are the problem, right? You know. Because like if they censored any word, if they censored the word pineapple, I'd say it 17 times. I don't even care about the definition of the word I'm saying. I'm just gonna say it no matter fucking what. Because like I'm American, and they told me I could say whatever the fuck I want. And now they're like, oh, by the way, what I told you in first grade is not true.
America, fuck yeah, coming again and say the motherfucking day, yeah.
Actually, sounded good.
America,
sounds like good as fuck, actually.
Yeah. Freedom is the only way, yeah.
It's true.
Remember that? Remember that movie?
Your voice actually sounded on point with that. That actually sounded good.
Do you remember the puppets?
Yeah, Team America. I remember. Yeah.
Okay. My favorite part of that movie is when he's like in an alley, like throwing up for like 10 minutes. It's like, is he really gonna throw up for like 10 minutes, bro? Like, shit, dude.
Yeah, that was weird. Those guys are funny too. Those guys are like uncancelable because they make so much money. That's
we should have them on the show. Why aren't they here? Where are they?
I wish. I don't even know how to get hold of those guys. I can try for sure.
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah, I've been fucking trying to talk. I basically just like reset all my shit. Like, I was just too annoyed by everybody. I basically just like reset my Apple IDs and all that shit, man. It's so nice.
It's so fucking annoying.
It's so freeing. What do you mean?
Just the whole Apple ID shit. I need to fix my Apple ID on my computer. I just need to take it to someone to do it because I can't. It won't let me do it.
I just deleted my old Apple IDs and like fucking all that shit. I'm like, I could pretty much, I could tell who's texting me from how they text me, and I've been putting their names in my phone.
Oh shit!
I know what people are asking me, like by like who they are, but most of the time, I only had to ask one person.
So wait, you lost all your contacts
on purpose, though? Like I basically just like got rid. I just like I don't know.
Wait, but did you keep that one guy?
What one guy?
Who's that rapper from AVN?
Oh no, I got rid of everybody's number, but I can still get a hold of him. I know that's Young Gravy. I get him on Instagram still. But no, I just like got rid of everybody's fucking number, man. I just like didn't. I didn't want to deal. I just like. I don't know. I feel like it's just like shedding your skin, dog. You know, it's like okay, next zone, and we're doing this next thing. And I'm like, I'm only working with people that hit me up. Dude, to be honest, at this point, I'm not gonna like be like, oh hey, dude, you want to be on the show? I'm like, I said, the guy like 3 times to be on the show. So I'm like, I already exhausted my attempts. I'm like, to be honest, as far as like the way I view it, I'm nothing bad. He's busy, probably. It's nothing even personal. It's just like I just feel like as if I don't really care, and I'm not gonna like beg everybody, and like I'm just gonna hit, like whoever hits me up, you know, and like if they don't, I don't have access to you, you know. And like I just like I don't know. I just like I'm losing interest in most things, and I'm just like trying to learn Spanish, I guess now. I've been tearing through Spanish and Thai. I'm trying to learn multiple languages so I can travel the world. Because basically, I see myself like doing this 2 years longer, and I'm done. If that tops, like I'm not gonna fucking do any of it. I'm tired of like having an office. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of doing anything. I'm tired of just like I want to stack my money, free myself with rental properties, and just travel the world. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shave my beard and travel. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my game plan.
There you go.
I end up doing podcasts about that because I'm just bored. Well, anyway, here's a fucking. No, but I mean, the podcast has been cool. I've been able to talk to everybody, and I've been able to meet so many people.
Yeah,
it was a good avenue, and you know, it was fun and stuff. I mean, it's not fun, but it's like it doesn't have that. I don't know. You remember like when something's new, man, it has like new, and I don't know. It's still fun. Like right now, it's fun. Yeah. To be honest, to me, it is. You know, but maybe not the viewers, but I was sure, but
like, stage, dude.
I feel like I just met everybody already. I feel like Andy's closes at 10. Oh shit! My wife's trying to tell me about ice cream. Well, this if anything's gonna make me shorten the show, it's getting text about ice cream. So, should we keep going, or what are you thinking? We can
wrap it up.
Have we put in our time? Have we?
I feel like we put in our dues.
No, thank you for making the show tolerable. I appreciate it. You made the show worth watching and listening to. I appreciate it. Otherwise, you'd just be an angry fat guy yelling at the world and all the. I would just make fun of every commenter. Honestly, it was just me. I would just go through there and just make fun of fucking everybody. I was trying to pretend that to be a host was fun. It was fun while it lasted. We got 2 more years of this, I guess, and then I'm gonna fake my death and go to Chile. That's gonna be cool.
Nice.
No one's invited. None of you are invited. But anyway, what else should we say? Is there anything else we started before we get out of here?
Oh, don't lose your kid at Disneyland.
That part.
Yeah. Stay in drugs and don't do school. Drink your fucking milk.
God damn it.
Drink your watered down poisoned milk with microplastics in it. Drink your fucking fluoride water, you filthy motherfuckers. And you get dumber and just everything I said's a lie. You're right. You know, just Google it. It's all right. Everything you said's a lie. The billionaire satanic pedophiles love you and we hate you. So that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. And if you actually watch this, thank you very much. And if you didn't, fuck you. You know, if you're not watching this right now, fuck you. All right. What else can we say? We said it all. Everything. Right, you throw a promo.
Follow us. Unfollow us. I don't know. Yeah. You know, if you're the FBI or the CIA and you're watching this, like, dude, like.
They're already following us. What up? Yeah.
Good luck.
Follow me on.
Sorry about your job. Your job, dude.
Speaking of the government, these people like would write me parking tickets. So I took a picture of the person writing me a parking ticket illegally parked, and I'm gonna fucking fight that shit. I'm gonna like show up. I'm gonna show up to court and be like, I don't think I was illegally parked, but I think the person writing me a ticket was. I'm like, you see the yellow, and like that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's my next. That's my next project of just like having free time and not being dead yet. Is fuck with everybody that fucked with me. I'm still here somehow. I'm like 38, still on this planet. It's pretty cool. It's been a fun ride. You know, it's been really good. We had Jersey Shore in my 20s. That was really fun. And Justin Bieber and T-Pain. It was really good. You know, we had a really good generation. We had George W. as president. We had Biden as president. We had what a fun time on this planet Earth. Like, the only relief I have is knowing that it's all over soon. We'll probably all be nuked, and I can't wait to experience the end of the fucking world. That's why I'm here still, is just to watch the end of the fucking world. I hope I get to see those fucking fat retards press the fucking buttons. You know? and I'm only here for that. That's all. I'm here for that. And I'm gonna wait it out. I'm only here because I think we're living through the Book of Revelation, and I'm gonna watch the end of the world. It's the only reason I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here still. But so hopefully they speed it up. Fuck Russia. Fuck Ukraine. Nuke each other. I hope China nukes Mecca. I hope everybody just like fucks up and just there's not enough wars going on. So I'm trying to say, speed it up. Speed up the end of the world. I'm bored. Speed up the fucking end of the world. I'm bored. All right. Anything else to say? We got anything else?
No, that's pretty much.
We pretty much summed it up. Pretty much summed it up.
I think you summed it up pretty good.
If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, thank you. You're paying my bills till I'm 70, probably. If this works out, if this keeps working out. Is there anybody else we can make fun of real fast before we get out? I feel like we're missing people. We're missing people to make fun of. Well, so what about those like fat people that got kind of less fat, but like brag about it? They're like I lost 10 pounds. Like I lost 10 pounds. I'm almost normal. You know what I mean? It's just like fucking. It's just like disgusting. You know? It's like you fucking fat pigs. Like you fucking disgusting fat pigs. Like losing 10 pounds is not an accomplishment. Even if you lose all the weight and you become attractive again, you're just like on ground floor. I mean, like being attractive is like is the ground floor, and that's how far under the ground floor you are. You disgusting fat pigs. Like being smart and attractive is just normal. That's just what everybody is in their natural normal state. You know, it's just true. It's just true. And nobody cares about your fake accomplishments. Nobody cares about your stupid fucking kids. Their fucking stupid trophies. They're all ugly till they're fucking 22 anyway. You know what I mean? Every kid's ugly till they're 24. And like, nobody fucking cares. I don't want to see their fucking hand paintings or whatever the fuck. I don't want to see their crayon drawings where they can't spell mom and dad correctly. It's like no one thinks your kid. It's like some weird psychological thing where you think your kids are cute and you think I give a fuck. Who else do we have? DoorDashers. We got the DoorDashers. Anyone driving DoorDash? Fuck you. Straight up. Fuck you. They can never find my office. It's always some dude named Abdul who calls me, who's like, "Where's your office at?" I'm like, "Don't you have global positioning technology to fucking find me? Don't you have that?" I don't know. Where else can we make fun? Give us who else can we shit talk? Who else do we hate? Who we hate?
Oh God.
You hate God? That's fucked up. I'm not gonna go
on the sidewalk. Like, dude,
people that what?
What are you doing? Like,
repeat that. People that what?
Completely unaware of like where you are and what's going on around you. Like, you have no fucking clue.
NPC moment.
Like,
people in the way in the sidewalk. Is that what you said? People in the way?
Well, in Hollywood, people are always like, "Oh, look, it's a star on the ground in the fucking knee, dude." Like, it's like, dude, like, yeah, we know, like, we get it. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, just like, are you paying attention to any? I don't know. Dude. People just don't pay attention to anything.
No, you're right. No, you're right. No, I ride an e-bike. So I was riding an e-bike, and like all these people are like with their headphones on. I just ride by them. They have no survival skills at all. They'll die like super fast when we go to World War III. They'll be like, they'll be like the guys we steal all their shit from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they seem like. They just listen to headphones. It's like, I don't understand how you, like, I know you hate your life, but like, don't get in my way. Like, why you hate your life, you know? It's like, I know you have nothing to live for, and you don't want to have any conversation with anybody, so you listen to shitty music you heard before, like on your headphones, on loop or something. You know, you're not experiencing new things. I know you hate that. You hate growing and learning and experiencing new things, but at least fucking leave. You know what I mean? Like, at least fucking leave. Hollywood to me was weird. Everybody had like a chain wallet when there. Like, I was only there like 10 years ago. Everyone had like a chain wallet. At least they're all the kids that got made fun of in high school or something. That's what I felt like about they seem like all the kids were just that we all made fun of. We're all like, I don't know. Like the kids you like thought their name was faggot because that's what everybody called them for like 6 years. Like, they all like moved. They all moved there. That's what I feel like. And then here it's even worse though. It's like these people just gave up on their dreams. They didn't even try to do anything and failed.
No!
Like the people in LA, they at least tried and failed. The people out here, the people out here never even tried. They're just like, I guess I'll just sell car warranties forever.
Try, dude.
It's like I guess I'll just
leave the fucking states, dude. Like,
you know how many people just look like older juniors in high school that I've seen? Like I'll run into them like they're dressed exactly the same as like 2001. It's weird as fuck.
Have they ever left the state? Have they left the state ever?
Some of these people don't, man. You could tell because like you could tell where I'm from. Like I love where I'm from for a lot of reasons, but I also like making fun of it. Is like it produced like the softest adults because they never had any real challenges or any real reasons to grow. So they're like children that still just like get drunk at bonfires and do all this shit in their like 40s and shit. You know, it's like. It's like a bunch of, I mean, you see that everywhere, I guess. And not necessarily, bonfires are cool. I'm not necessarily knocking bonfires, but that's like their entire personality is like smoking meat and drinking bush beer and shit. It's like, I don't mind eating barbecue or like drinking beer, but it's like not my personality, you know? Like that's like their thing. And then they all dress the same. They all look exactly the same they did. Or they have a beard that's not even as fucking close to as awesome as mine.
Yeah.
Like that's like they got this little baby fucking beard bullshit going on. They're like, it gets itchy when it gets long. Ooh, it gets itchy when it gets fucking long. And they're just like, I don't know. If this is Grand Theft Auto 5, I'd just be shooting people right now. That's the mood I'm in right now. Like, I would just be shooting fucking pedestrians right now. That's the vibe I'm in. But I feel like I'm holding you guys kidnapped to listen to my angry rants now. This is turned into a snuff film. I'm just like making fun of like everything I hate. We got the casting couch behind me, so if you want to be a podcast star, fucking we got a yellow pot, we got a yellow love seat back there with a green screen, so we could put you in any delusional background you want with your stupid fucking dreams. They'll never happen. We could make it look like your dreams actually happen with the green screen. That's what I'm trying to say. So. We'll make you all everyone's gonna be famous in the future, and no one needs to work a job. You're all special. You're all too fucking special for jobs. And like, you know, it's just like we're all, you know, in the future we'll all just be famous together. You know, we'll all just be fucking famous. It's a real job, right? Doing nothing but being narcissistic and copy pasting things. That's a real job. Right? But that's good. That we should all just be famous instead of work hard and have integrity and values and further society and the human race and the collective consciousness. We should all just fucking try to be famous instead. I think that's what we're doing. We're all gonna be fucking SoundCloud rappers in the future.
Nailing it.
We'll all be SoundCloud stars in the future. Check out my OnlyFans. I have nothing going on.
Check out my onlyscams.gov. Onlyscams.gov / Nikki Natalie XXX.
Well, check out hers because like you want to see a girl. You don't want to see me anyway. I'll make it fair. If I was a girl, I'd probably have them be a fucking billionaires. Guys are stupid as fuck. You mean it's just like you mean like you had like dude, like we are so stupid as a gender when it comes to anything with women. Like we created the modern world, we created the cell phone, we created all this shit, but like women can fuck us up in 10 seconds, and that's the only flaw we have as men on this planet. That's the only flaw we have. And like if my wife's watching this, she tries to boss me around all the time, and it never works. So, you know, it never works. Women always try to boss me around. They're always like, you should do this. I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking do the opposite just because you said that. I'm gonna fucking
just cause.
Yeah, my wife's awesome. She's the only person that has the balls to try to tell me what to do. No one should be. No one else has ever tried to tell me what to do other than like my mom, but that was years ago. Now it's my wife. My wife tries to tell me what to do. But I like some people's wives. I'm not gonna name. I think dog's adorable actually. Sidetrack. They're pulling that up on the screen. That's the most peaceful thing I've ever seen in my life. What is this? This is better than any Disney movie I've ever seen.
Oh. She's just a little baby doggy. She was found on the streets.
Anyway, back to your...
all I got, dude.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Your dreams, if you're watching, will never come true. So just buy my merch and like buy someone that's fucking actually talented and fucking good at marketing himself. Buy their fucking merch instead of your little bullshit dreams you have, because they're not gonna happen. Okay, they're not gonna fucking happen. I'm already there. I already have all the success, and you can't have it. Okay? You can't fucking have any of this. Okay. Venmo, Mr. Anthony Rogers. Give me all your fucking hard-earned money. You don't deserve it anyway. What'd you even do for it? You sat in a cubicle? You think you deserve money? You think you fucking deserve money? Well, give it to us. Give it to us. Give it all to Nikki's OnlyFans. Just subscribe to Nikki's OnlyFans right now. What is it? We're pulling up. What is
edu?
OnlyFans.edu. I need that website immediately. Can you buy that? I'm looking to go to. Hang on. I'm gonna buy that fucking website. Holy fuck, that's great. OnlyFans.edu. Holy fuck. That's one you'll never see. That's the best email address of all time if that's available. It's not available. It's not available. They took it from us. They stole it from us. They took our land.
They took our jobs. They took our gerbs.
Dude, I love listening to Native Americans talk, so I'm going to make fun of them again one more time. But we're coming back to it. They're not really Native Americans. We're calling them that because everybody's stupid. And I'm stepping down everybody's collective level of fucking reality that we live in. But they're not really Native Americans. But anyway, they're always like, what a brave warrior. I'm like, then why'd you lose? You mean, like, why'd you fucking lose? And they're like, well, they took our land. They're like, well, they took our land. And I'm like, well, aren't you like a nomadic people that like didn't think land had an owner and all that shit? Like how is it your land that we took if land doesn't really have an owner? Like by your own bullshit theory, you know? But also, yes, we fucking did. My ancestors beat the fuck out of you, dog. They beat the fuck out of you. You want round 2? Email me. Email me if you want round 2. That's what I'm saying. You want to fight for the land one more time and see what happens? You know what I mean? It's like let's box for the United States of America. If there's any pretend Native Americans left, let's see. You have to be at least 100% Native American, or Native American, and you have to challenge me. We're going to challenge you for all the land. If you beat me, you could have the United States of Buffalo, wherever the fuck you'd call it, and we'll give up and leave. I'll just leave. I'll go back to fucking Ireland, and we got potatoes again, so I'll go back. I'll just go back. We got the potatoes are back. You know, that'd be a funny fight, like fight a Native American. It'd be a funny fight. I wouldn't really fight though. I'm fat. I can't fight anymore. I gave it up. I'm not even tough. I'm just angry. I'm just mad. Go get some ice cream with your wife, bro. I'm out. I'll find a way to make fun of that too. Yeah, get out of here. You fucking leave first. You leave first. All right. Bye. Get out of here. Bye. Thank you all for watching. This has been the best episode ever. I have to go.
To the best of the Anthony Rogers show because, let's face it, who can't get enough of Buck Cherry and